You two are miserable bunglers when it comes to understanding the nature of young ballerina's friends. And when adversity strikes, it could satisfy the needs of sustenance. So you'd eat your friends, I'll remember that. Okay. Hey, I'm not sure how this is going. Oh no. Hey, I'm not sure how this is gonna go because it's been a while, but let's just try it for now, okay? Do I use the mouse? I think I do. Alright. No. But no. Wait. But okay. But I know there are key configurations. So no, but I don't recall whether I used the mouse or the keyboard. I think we'll just continue. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Start playing from this case. Yes. Yeah, it's been years. I'm just gonna try and see if I recall things. Okay, hang on. Look around is B. Okay. Oh, did I just point my mouse over? Yes, oh no. Okay. Don't touch. Huh? I will tell you what I know about last night, but please, you must not touch my things. How do you say? Forbid it. I forbid it. Sorry. Oh, sorry. As well you should be, young man. What vulgar manners you have. Poking around in a young lady's private belongings, neither shall I allow it. Is that how you use it? Neither shall I allow it? That doesn't sound right. Hypocrite. Yeah, he's been poking around too, so... what is? I've investigated thoroughly, but I can't find anything out of place. I'm right? This is where I last stopped, right? I can't recall. Okay, she has something hidden in there, did? How about that bag? Have we checked that bag? Oh, I don't know what we're supposed to do now. I don't know. Wait, am I blocking? Wait, hang on, let me see. Am I blocking the text? What if I move myself to this side a bit? That help? Maybe? I could make myself float around him. Maybe not. Here. Nah. Okay, I'll just put it back here, okay? Alright. Okay, I think this is fine. Ah! How do I skip? Okay. Talk to her, perhaps, yes. Okay, what happened last night? Did you know that someone was killed in the cabin next door to this one last night? One of the crewmen told me this morning when I was eating breakfast. The man who died. He was a friend of mine. Oh! That's why you're trying... Wait, hang on. I did something... okay. Did you notice anything unusual last night? Perhaps you heard a strange noise, for example. Perhaps people talking? Perhaps the ship was absorbed in a wild tempest? Perhaps its steam engine exploded? Perhaps everyone on board would have noticed if that had happened. Miss Pavlova, is there anything you can tell us? I don't know. I'm sorry, but all I could think about last night was what I had done and whether they would find me. I didn't notice anything that was happening around me. Oh, I see. You've run away from your ballet company, haven't you? The Nova Week Ballet? Yes. I am traveling to Great Britain and from there I want to go to America. Why? I'll never dance again. I want to forget everything about the ballet. I'll start a new life. Why? You wish to forget a challenging proposition. When you have that striking tiara as a reminder. True. But the tiara is mine. I need it to live. I have no money of my own. Don't you earn money? The Novavik ballet gives us only a little food and water, and we must dance all over the world. Oh, that's kind of stingy. I had to run away. I had no choice. If I stayed, it would have killed me. So you ran away to protect yourself? I'm just trying to get the voices back. I'm not sure. Yes, and the crew of this ship, they have all been so kind to me. They let me come on board, and they said I could hide in this cabin. If that is indeed the truth, Miss Pavlova, it creates a most intriguing conundrum. What? Yes, it does. What do you think about it, Mr. Naruhodo? Me? Oh, well, yes, of course. I don't remember anything. I think we should hear Miss Pavlova's explanation. To what conundrum, I'm not sure, but... Okay, I'll take that. Miss Pavlova, allow me to pose you a riddle. According to this newspaper, it was only yesterday that you absconded from the ballet. Only yesterday? Now, that being the case, we should have been at sea for quite a while, right? It must have been last night that you boarded the vessel. I mean, I guess we do have stops, right? However, the SS Buria stopped by no port last night. Okay, never mind, I take it back. Ah, that's it, of course. So how is it, pray, that you come to be aboard? Maybe they covered up the story? She actually disappeared earlier, perhaps? I don't know. But did somebody cover for her? Now that I think about it, the crewman outside the cabin acted very strangely when we mentioned that. It was just after we asked him about when the occupant of this cabin came aboard. Stroganoff? That is not your business. Yes, you're right. He did seem to be hiding something. An angel descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to the stage. Sorry, what was that? It is how the Russian newspapers described one of my performances. And that is how I came here too. No, I'm not gonna accept that. I descended from the heavens because I am an angel. No one's gonna accept that. You're gonna have to do better than that, miss. Considering English isn't your mother tongue, your description is very vivid. Mr. Shomson said, I never can resist a touch of the dramatic. It seems Miss Pavlova is the same. A genius descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to detection. Words I once said about myself. A quote from a wonderfully extravagant advertisement for the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Oh, I hit myself. In fact. Yes, Mr. Showy. Anyway, it doesn't look like Miss Pavlova is going to tell us what really happened. Okay. No. How do I skip? Okay, how do you press down? Okay. So the friend you mentioned is inside your traveling case, is that right? Is it a dog? Was it a dog? Is it a dog? Did we open it yet? I think not. But is it a dog? I don't think animals are allowed on board according to the rules of passage. Oh, please, don't tell. Don't tell any of the crew. If they found my precious. Then the burly Russians would bestir themselves in unison to throw you and your case overboard, no doubt. What is it about the Russians? I don't recall anything. So reassuring, Mr. Sholmes. But what sort of pet is your friend? A little puppy? It is, isn't it? It's not? Is it a cat? Maybe an adorable little rabbit? Ha! You credit Russia as a land with small rabbits, do you? Oh. Don't they have small rabbits there then? You may well ask. I have no idea. Okay. You two are miserable bunglers when it comes to understanding the nature of young ballerina's friends. Okay. Really? Consider the benefits. A rousing wake-up call, daily fresh eggs, and when adversity strikes, it could satisfy the needs of sustenance. So you'd eat your friends, I'll remember that. No, it's not. Is it a cat? It's a cat? Well, it would appear this friend's identity is a closely guarded secret, not to be revealed. Open it! I want to know. She obviously doesn't quite trust us yet. There's something I should like to show her, I think. Maybe she might be able to shed some light on it. What? What? What do I show her? Present? My badge? Can I present her my badge? Oh. Yume University. Even though it doesn't really make any sense. Or it does cause problems. So students end up yeah, it looks sharp. Perhaps it was the idea of one of the founders. A sharp pin for a sharp mind or something. Can it be a weapon at some point of time? Okay, what can I pass to her? What does it say? Akiruna. Okay. So it's a bit weird now that I look at it because Akiruna, what is it in? Is there a reason it's in katakana? That's not hiragana, that's katakana. Usually you use that when you write words that are not... correct me if I'm wrong. When they are not originally Japanese words. It's like adapted from other language words. Anyway, it says do not open. About the same. I would say it's almost the same. Sort of. I guess you can interpret it like that, like keep out also, I guess. What is it in katakana? Unless it's a historical thing that I may not understand. Okay. So I need to show her something else. Russian word for what wrote in purple ink. Okay. This one says, headline reads revolutionary villain. What am I supposed to show her? According to the last entry, oh my god, is it a snake? Is her pet a snake? Is that it? Is this about a snake? Is this a snake? A speckled band? Is that a snake? Wait. Is it a snake? Let's present this. How do you present? How do you present? R. R. His diary? Yes, and he wrote it in it last night before he died. Something a little unusual. It reads 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. And then a few minutes later, 1:05 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. Speckled band? I don't understand. It's strange, isn't it? But the ventilator he mentions joins to this cabin, you see. It's up there on the wall. In other words, this cabin and the victim's cabin are connected together. Oh my god. Oh. Oh no. Miss Pavlova, has something occurred to you? Does the speckled band the victim mentioned mean something to you? Or the whistling sound? Because speckled band, it sounds like, yeah, it's something long with spots, right? Hi, so this is the editing star Kaze here. I was editing and I realized that actually I thought about the snake. Maybe perhaps it was already ingrained into my mind subconsciously. I went back to the beginning of the case, and there was an introduction, and I realized that they did refer to speckled band as a snake. Maybe so. I guess subconsciously it's already in my mind that it's a snake, but I forgot about it because it's been 2 years. So yeah, just to straighten things out. So the first thing that comes to my mind is a snake. Ben, like, is it? I mean, I got the puppy wrong. Okay, we'll see. But I don't know what's a whistling sound though. I don't know what's a whistling sound. No, I don't know anything. Oh, come on. You better say something. It better not be the cause of death. Excuse me, Mr. Roylott. Yes, what? Wow, she's fast. I thought they knew that she was a she. Captain would like to speak with you. You must come to the captain's quarters at once, please. Alright, I will come now. Okay. What? You must leave. Now. Oh no, it's fine. Don't mind us. Yes, please don't worry yourself, Mr. Ryder. Get up. The passenger said to out. Or you want me to throw you out? It looks like we'll have to leave investigating this cabin until later. What a pity. And so we lost our chance. Having still not managed to investigate Miss Pavlova's cabin, we were unceremoniously chased out. That is to say, we were quite literally picked up and thrown into the passageway outside. Okay. To be continued. To be continued? Wait, that was 20 minutes? Okay. Okay. Yes, I guess. What do I do with this? Uh-oh. Shall we start back at 1? We'll start back at 1. Yes. 2022 was the last time I saved, was it? Wow. Okay, months. January, SS Buria, first class cabin passageway. This feels fresh for me, sort of. You know, because I haven't touched it in a while. Like, the scenes are like familiar but also not at the same time. I wish we hadn't been thrown out like that. I wish we'd managed to find some clues as to what that speckled band might be. It's a snake. I'm convinced. I'm sure. Sure. We didn't manage to investigate at all. And I imagine that we won't be able to for a while longer. We'll never get past that sailor guarding the door. He's clearly glaring at us as if to say, don't even think about it. Oh, wait a minute. What is it? Well, what happened to our great detective friend? Where did he go? Oh, is he still inside? Oh yes, he completely disappeared. When did he do that? Oh man, I need it out. I need the chains out. He slipped away as quietly as the wind, but not before ensuring this was securely back on my wrist. Can we talk to him? No, we can't? Okay. Examine? Anything else to examine? I'm not sure. I'm not certain about this. Let's use the mouse. Do we see this? Can we see this? That book on top of the table there is really huge. There's a pen with it too. Yes, I'm sure that's a ship's log. Can we read it? Shall we have a little look through it? Okay. The writing is so neat and precise. Every detail about the voyage has been meticulously recorded. Why are you shocked? You didn't expect a rough and ready sailor to have such beautiful handwriting? Isn't it written by the captain? Anyway, look here. Last night's log is mostly blank. Presumably that means there was nothing to report. Ah, suspicious. Anything else? Can I move this thing? There must be. But it's not a great way to move it. Okay. The door leads to the second class area. What are we in again? First class? Are we in the first class? It's locked. I can't open it. Oh, well, that stands to reason. No one wants to let the murderer escape. Gosh, she gave me a very stern look when she said that. Oh, does she suspects us? Does she suspect us? Does she? Okay, nothing on this side. Oh. I really wish we'd had a chance to look around in Miss Pavlova's cabin. What do you need? What can I help you with so that you can help us? What? Why you look like that? You want something? Yeah, I want to go in. If you're willing to let me in. Maybe you want me to throw you out again, huh? No. Definitely not that. Next time I have to throw you out, I show you where lobsters spend winter. Understand? Where do they spend winter? In the sea? Maybe I should steer clear of him until he's forgotten my face. I don't think he'll ever forget your face, Naruhodo-san. Okay, so let's say... How about we go back inside here? First class cabin number 1. Yes, that's our cabin. Not our cabin. It's Kazuma-sama's. Sorry? Your accommodation is confined to the wardrobe inside the cabin. You know how to make a stowaway feel small, don't you? As small as the wardrobe I've been calling home. Anyway, I wonder if Inspector Hosonaga has managed to uncover any new clues. Yes, we should probably find him and us. Right, where is he? Am I done here? I think I'm done here, so maybe if I move... How do you move? How do you move? How do you move? Okay. Move? We go back to Kazuma's cabin. Is he there? Hosonaga? Looks like they're still investigating in here. Yes, on that subject, I wonder if Inspector Hosonaga is unscathed. What do you mean unscathed? Surely you haven't forgotten, have you? Naruhodo-san, it's been 2 years. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Don't you remember what he said about allowing you out of this cabin to investigate? He was going to talk to the captain about it. He said he'd lay his life on the line for you. Did he? What kind of trust does he have for me to deserve that? But I'm sure he was exaggerating. Let's see what he has to say for himself. He might have some new information for us. You never know. But what do I do? Why can I go? I'm sure we've read that before. No? Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects. Yes. So by bringing her pet on board, Miss Pavlova has broken the rules. She called it her friend, didn't she? Yes, although we don't know what form this friend takes as yet. I'm almost certain that whatever it is, it's inside the traveling case in her cabin. A friend. There's more to this than it seems, I think. Are you Hosonaga? No, you're just a sailor. Oh, sorry, I just went to the next door cabin to investigate. Why? Who gave you permission for this? Well, Seaman Hosonaga did. Where is he? That new Japanese, was it? Later I will roll him into a ball and throw him in cold room. He's gone back to guarding the door. I hope Inspector Hosonaga doesn't find himself in too much trouble on our account. He's really gone out of his way to help us, hasn't he? When we get back to Japan, we'll have to take him for a steak at La Carnival. That could be a very long time from now, Naruhodo-san. Maybe we should treat him somewhere else. Maybe when we land somewhere. Do we re-investigate this room? I'm pretty sure we should have investigated this room, no? So it's clear that these letters were written with the ink that was somehow spilt on the floor. And they spelled the Russian word for wardrobe. It does seem to be an unambiguous pointer for you. To you, Naruhodo-san, as you were sleeping in there. But to be truly unambiguous, it should have just spelled out my name, don't you think? Well, either way, one fact remains. It's hard to imagine that Kazuma-sama would have written his last words or word in Russian. Yeah. Which begs the question of who did write it. Oh, that's interesting. That's true too. Why would... Yeah. You're right. Ah! Okay, we've done that. The weapon? No. Shall I just use my mouse? Okay. This Kazuma-sama's precious sword. He never went anywhere without it. Yes, he was always saying that the Japanese man's katana is his soul. I believe he had to work very hard to convince the government to allow him to bring it on this trip. I suppose that shows just how important it was to him. I know he's gone, but I'm not ready to let his spirit go just yet. How about this? Oh. Alright. Okay, fine. We've done that. Door done. What else? Yeah, we've done that. What was this? This is where Kazuma spent his final moments, writing his diary. 1:33 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. 1:35 a.m. It looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. You can hear his writing here on this page. It's almost impossible to believe that he's gone. Kazuma-sama left us a valuable clue in these words, I'm sure of it. We will. What am I checking now, actually? What else am I checking? Okay. All the books provided for passengers occupying this cabin neatly arranged on the shelf. They were all over the place when we first looked around, if you remember. Oh yes, and you tidied them up, didn't you? Did she? You have to look after the ship's property. Unruly behavior. Hang on. You're not supposed to touch a crime scene. You're not supposed to do that. But it really wasn't me who knocked them over. Well, anyway, I feel much better now they are neatly lined up. I can relax when things are untidy. Wait. But you're not supposed to move things on a crime scene, you know that, right? Oh, there he is. Oh my goodness. But I can't converse. Weird. Okay. Yeah, that's you. Oh, you're back. Inspector, what's happened to you? Your face is... The bruise? What is it? Please don't worry about it. Oh, wow. Oh, his specs too. I didn't see that. His glasses. And there's a bruise on the eye too. I only saw the one at the corner of his lip. Made by a bear, maybe. When I told the captain that I'd given you permission to investigate, he told me he'd pummel me with his fist and then toss me overboard. What? But the pummeling was over in the flesh and he must have decided against throwing me overboard. So it was nothing really. Oh, poor thing. It looks like he wasn't joking when he said he'd lay his life on the line if he had to. Well, thanks to your efforts, we now know a little about the neighboring cabin. Yes, so I understand. Oh. I bumped into a man claiming to be a great detective a little while ago. Oh, you met Sholmes? How did you find him? I think his name was something like Erlock Sholmes. I don't think he was German though. Ah, that explains it. Explain what? Shall we compare notes then? We can tell you what we found out. Yes, let's do it. This Hosonaga. He better stay alive throughout the game, please. I like him. He seems trustworthy. What? Nikolina Pavlova? She's in the cabin next door? Oh, do you know who she is? Please, what self-respecting ballet fan wouldn't know that graceful angel? Oh, you're a ballet fan. Are you alright? Okay, no, I remember your coughing, yeah. Oops, I think I upset him there. Well, that tells us the neighboring cabin is unrelated to the case at least. Oh, how? Because angels don't go around committing crimes, do they? I mean, technically, she is in the middle of one, I guess, as a stowaway. Because now I've definitely upset him. Inspector, has your investigation in here proved fruitful? If I'm honest, there's very little more I can do. Our duty is to make sure the scene isn't disturbed. Ready to hand over to the Hong Kong police. Oh, we're going to Hong Kong. So I'm just keeping watch here, trying not to take my eyes off the job. Oh, I see. Huh, there is one more thing. I do have a small piece of new information for you. Okay, tell us. Oh, what? Yes, to tell us, Inspector, please. Anything can help. New information. What is this new information you have, Inspector? It's this. Taburia's medical officer has finished his examination of the body. I managed to obtain the report. Oh, Kazuma's post-mortem report? Oh, that's gonna be... Oh, bad. Kazuma-sama. So, what was the cause of death? Damage to the cervical vertebrae? So... he hit his head? Is that what it means? Cervical vertebrae... Is that what it means? I feel like I'm getting it wrong. Wait, you explain. Please, do not make me embarrass myself more. His neck. Oh, I close enough. His neck was broken? Yes, it would seem so. There were no obvious wounds or other signs of injury. So at first I think they were considering poison. But it turns out they found no trace of poison in his system at all. Well, what weapon was used then? Okay, so I guess it's not a snake. Nothing has been found as yet, but the fact that there are no signs of a wound suggests it may have been a blunt object, something that wouldn't leave a mark. A blunt object that would not leave a mark. Oh, I see. While the body's nerves run through the spine to the brain, a strong enough impact to the neck could induce death. It's a possibility and no obvious wound would be left. Poor Kazuma. I have a second copy of the report. If it might be useful, you're welcome to have it. Really? Are you sure? Yes, it is fine. I trust you. Why? Why? After all, if I didn't trust you, I'd never have agreed to you leaving this cabin in the first place, would I? What did I do that caused him to trust me this much? Was it the first case? I don't recall anything about the first case. Oh dear. Huh. The post-mortem report has been entered into the court record. Well, he trusts me more than Susanto, so I appreciate it. What are you, Inspector, I guess? Oh, Mr. Sholmes was here, wasn't he? Yes, he seemed to be enjoying himself a little too much as he crept about on the floor investigating, but where is he now? Then he suddenly left. I suppose he must have become bored. Did he say anything at all? Actually, now you mention it, yes. Just one thing, but he practically shouted it. It's shoe polish, was all he said. Shoe polish? I wonder what he meant. It was when he was over there, by the piece of broken glass. Do you see? Oh, the purple thing? Perhaps he was talking about this brick-colored mark, do you think? Ah, yes, that must be it. But how could Mr. Sholmes know that it's shoe polish? Is it? That leaves me cold, I'm afraid. I have no idea. What is it, Susato-san? Oh, Susato. Well, Kazuma-sama was wearing leather shoes with a very dark tan hue. Dark tan? A sort of dark brownish red then. Okay. Yes, a little like the color of red wine, but darker. I often repaired them for him. Oh, does this mean that this mark was made by the polish on Kazuma's shoes as they scuffed on the floor? Oh? Oh. Okay. Nothing is making sense to me right now. Right. That's really all I can tell you at this stage. I should return to my post. My fellow crewmen's eyes are boring into the back of my head. Oh, you mean the guy at the back there? Yeah, there's something going on there. Anyway. Yes, that might be for the best. Thank you. You take care. Take some cough medicine. Alright. You're bleeding, by the way. Poor Inspector, you look exhausted. Oh, no. Well. What? I feel terrible that I failed to protect Asugi-san. He was my responsibility. Oh. Okay, I see. Of course, my pain is nothing compared to yours. You were his friends. The truth is, I seem to have had a heavy head ever since I woke this morning. You hit your head somewhere? Someone hit your head? A heavy... Oh, did someone give you some sleep medicine? A heavy head? That's interesting. My head's still throbbing too. Oh, did everybody get sleep medicine? Oh. Interesting. Is there something else I should need to examine? Wait. Oh? That? So this ventilator joins to Miss Pavlova's cabin. Yes, that's right. In just a few minutes before he died, Kazuma saw something emerging from it. The speckled band, as he described it. You know, it moves, so it's a living thing. Should be her pet. If only Miss Pavlova had been a bit able to shed some light on it. But she seemed as baffled as we are. Yes, I wonder if she's telling us everything though. Of course not. I'm not sure. I know most people would say the same about me, but there was something about that woman that didn't sit right with me. Are you thinking something, Susatomi? You share your thoughts with me. Perhaps. What else is there? Oh. It really is such a beautiful color, this glass purple. It looks like whatever it was has broken cleaning too, but the other half is nowhere to be seen. And then there's the brick-colored mark, which is shoe polish according to that great detective you seem to know all about. I suppose it must be from Kazuma-sama's shoes. Maybe, but what I'd like to know is, how can that detective be so sure that it's shoe polish and not something else? Because he's a great detective, of course. There's hardly a reason, is it? I don't know, she has so much faith in him. Okay, I think right now that's where we will end this part for now. Let me just figure out how to save, because... hang on. Options? Okay. Options, please. Ah, yes. Okay. So, this is where we'll stop for now. And until the next time, thank you for watching and goodbye.